because of allergy or what. I just become live because of I just want to be live, you know. I want to have my channel grow. I just wanted to express my feelings, because most of the time I'm the only one who was always giving way to others, but others doesn't know how to give way, May mga naiinis lang ako sa sitwasyon ngayon kasi mahilig silang humiling sa magbigay. Kaya sa pamilya na pero in the end, yung mga binibigyan niya hindi marunong So this is a very situation, that they don't know how to support back. Hello, morning. So as you can see, the big difference. Honestly speaking, this is an oil pastel. But because I wanted my artwork to have a details, I tried to mix with colored pen. So those scratches over here are image is really clear rather than in the oil pastel. Yes, and now I understand. Okay, honestly speaking, I'm not the type of person who likes to bash people. Okay, but if the person is too much, and this person is already below the belt, and they already ruining your family, ruining your spirit, you need to speak up. Okay, I'm not the type of person who was very violent because my mother didn't raise me to become a violent person. Okay, and I'm a type of person that if ever you I have a time ago New Zealander. Okay, he's an artist, and this guy was traveling all over the world, and he's visiting different all kinds of countries, and he likes Philippines so much. Okay, because this guy is a painter, he was bringing a very heavy art materials, and this was in the backpack. Okay, and this guy wants to go to Hong Kong. His major problem is if ever he wants to go to Hong Kong, that backpack will add up dollars, for the luggage because of the if you are traveling, guys, I'm telling you now, grams do you bringing, okay, of the backpack. So he asked me a favor. Can you please take care of it, okay? So I accept it because he's my friend of mine, back to the Philippines something. Okay, it's up to you. It will turn out to be 4 months. So, oh my God. So 4 months, and I don't have any contact with this guy, only Facebook, but he doesn't reply back. Okay, so yeah, I waited him until he came to the Philippines, and he was asking now for the bag. So what I did, I bring that bag to the hotel, even if it is so heavy, and he was so happy because when he opened the bag, nothing from his art materials was gone. And wow, and that is amazing, and he told me that much better that you didn't touch anything here because that art materials are very expensive because he is a professional painter, and I really respected him. He's a good guy. But now we don't get in touch anymore, and I think he's married now to a Filipina because all I know, he's getting engaged. So what is the moral lesson from this story? Okay, Okay, whenever someone was asking you to take care of it for a while, okay, please bring it back to that person when they return. Don't own it. Don't grab it, or ibig sabihin wag nating angkinin. Because this is the problem from some Filipinos, okay? If they found out the person doesn't bring back again, okay, didn't come back again to get the stuff, they owning it. And much better not to own it, because we don't know the situation. Maybe this person will pop out and they will get that stuff. In our situation, okay, this is in my family. So I know this is very personal, and I shouldn't talk about it, but I have to talk about it, so that everybody will learn a lesson. Okay, I cannot believe that some of my family member, okay, my father's side, my father asked their siblings, to take care of our stuff that time because we have a little problem. And this stuff that I'm talking about is jewelry. Okay, it was in the attache case, and it takes a lot of years before we got it. But these people, they didn't bring it back. You know what they did? They own it. You see what the fucking behavior you have like that? That 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 bag doesn't belong to you. You should bring it back to the person who owns it. And I found out, okay, when they have a problem, they use it as investment. They open the bag and they sell it, the jewelry, which is the watches of my mother. I know this group of family will deny it, but they already been busted. Okay, you see, how can you trust this kind of people? How can you trust it? You know what? I will tell you now, guys. Don't trust those beautiful faces people, okay? If you find out that, oh, this person is so beautiful, this person, I'm pretty sure that this person is or much more trusted. No, you don't know this person. You know what? You will know only the person if ever you tested his or hers behavior. Okay, can you imagine that we have a relatives, they belong to a family of a snake, you know well, I call them snake, okay, because the way they did to us is not fair, and now they putting some attitude towards to me. You know what, no matter how many attitude you said a lot of things from me, and how many times you said harsh words from me, I will bring it back to you. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to respect you. Why should I respect you? Do you know how to respect me? I'm a type of person that I like to respect people, and I'm not going to forgive you. I don't give a flying fuck if you are so beautiful from other people. Yeah, because they are blinded. They're blinded. They didn't know that you belong from the hell. You have a devil, evil behavior. You see? So yeah, I know this is a very negative live stream, but I have to say it. Can you imagine that things doesn't belong, and they have guts to do this? They always go to church every Sunday. What the heck are you doing? You're going to the church every day, and yet you don't know how to apply the 10 commandments of God. Still, This is what I'm trying to say, guys. And why is it I draw these birds, okay? Birds, yeah, birds are exotic. They're exotic, you know. They have a beautiful. What I really like from birds are they are not dishonest people, okay? They are not dishonest creature. Honestly speaking, they talk loud because they wanted to express themselves. They make sounds a lot, and they love to fly. They love to fly by themselves, okay, without hurting anyone. And this is my attitude, you know. If if I don't like your attitude, I'm not going to hang around with you. I'm not going to associate with you. It's no point for dealing with you. Hello, Ellie. How you doing? Oh, speaking of Ellie, okay. Ellie knows my attitude because Ellie is a very good guy from Australia, and he knows me that I'm a type of person that I always nice to him. You know what? If you are nice to me, I can be nice. But if you talk shit about me, don't expect me to respect you. I'm not stupid. My goodness, I didn't go to university and finish my college degree, just to follow those idiot non-graduating people. You know what I mean? Uneducated people. My goodness. And I was really angry about this, okay? And forgiveness, I don't know. How can you forgive those people if they doing it repeated it always, okay? This is habitual sin already. They doing it intentionally. So sorry, apology is, I don't think I can say that. They don't they don't deserve an apology. Because if a person is always doing it many times and doing it intentionally, these people doesn't deserve to be forgiveness. Yeah, forgive for God. Yeah, God will forgive you. But a human being like you, like me, that you hurt it too much, I don't think I can forgive you. This is all I can say, because this is a very very serious matter. And then I know this person. She she backstabbed me too much, even if when I was younger. And you know what? I will tell you now. My patience is become shorter now. If my patience becomes shorter, I'm telling you, my behavior from YouTube, I will apply it out of the YouTube. This is the reason why they don't like me, because I talk too much. Yeah, I talk too much because I talk the reality, and you cannot accept it. It's hard for you. It's hard for you to accept that you're busted. It doesn't work that way. You will do bad things to this person, and then yet you don't want this person to do something else. It doesn't work that way. If you did this to other foreigners or to other people, they, these are the same. The same scenario. They will tell this to you. It doesn't work that way. I guess this kind of bunch of people, they have a narcissistic behavior. And did you know that I researched in Google, okay? I found out that narcissistic is a form of mental illness. Can you imagine that? And then those people who pretending to be someone like social climbing, pretending to be that I'm rich, but in reality they're not. This is also mental sickness. Why? These people doesn't know how to accept the reality. Okay, and if you have this kind of behavior, my advice to you guys You have to consult a psychiatrist. You cannot tolerate this kind of behavior. Why? If you doing this all the time, people will avoid you. To be honest, it's really hard, to get along with those social climber people, because these people are living with a double life, and I really don't like this kind of a bunch of people. If I find you like that, I will stay away from you. Why should I hang around with you? You cannot hang around with the double life people. So if you have a narcissistic behavior, okay, my advice to you, go to the psychiatrist. This is a mental illness already. I'm not a narcissistic. I'm not an attention seeker. And I really don't like people, talking about me, to be honest. And this is the reason why you can see it. I don't show my face. And I show only my artwork. Can you imagine that, oh my goodness. And I wanted to vlog it on my Facebook, but unfortunately, there is a one nun. She is a sister from a congregation added me on Facebook, and just to pay respect to her, because she's a nice woman. I'm not going to you know to bash some people over there. Plus, this person is not added on my Facebook because I don't like to associate with this kind of people. Yeah, they already taken for granted my father, and I'm not going to let this happen again. I will be their worst nightmare and enemy. I don't care if I lost a lot of friends. I have I have a random friends. I have a random friends here in my community, here in my village. I don't trust the people here. I've heard that if you talk too much to them and they know something about you, if they got pissed off with you, they can make stories about you, and which is, I really don't like that. Yeah. So guys, you have to be honest to yourself. Don't live in the fantasy. Don't live in a pathetic life. Maybe you can hide. You can for once, but you cannot hide forever. You know what? Another thing from the Filipinas, okay? Never ever do this kind of behavior, like pretending to be someone, okay? And then pretending to be, oh, I'm rich, blah blah blah, but in reality, all those treasure that you have was stolen. You steal it from someone else. If your guy, if you found a guy and then you wanted to marry it, and then this guy loves you only because you are rich, and then suddenly this guy found out that you are nothing, and you are just like a great pretender, I don't think the guy will love you forever. They might cheat. They might cheat. They might look around for another person. Oh, I'm hiding in the back of the church. Yeah, I know who is that. Oh my goodness. Oh, Edie. She attacked too much Paula. Oh my goodness. And she said that regarding about the haters. My God. No one is hating her. Okay, it's just that she started it. And then when Paula was needs to rest back, responded her, she is starting to make drama. There's something going on in her head. You know what? And one thing more, okay, guys, I will tell you now, especially to all the Filipinas out there, never ever dare to show your sexy pictures on the internet. I'm telling you why. Okay? There are so many. There are so many scammers. So many, let's say, predators are roaming around. They might screenshot your photos, and they will edit it on Photoshop and use it for love scam. And these people doesn't understand this, you know. And one thing more, the more you show your sexiness on the video, the more the guys will judge you. And right now, ET, this this alien was trying to attack Tita Marie because, because she cannot accept what Tita Marie said to her, and she called Tita Marie Sausawera. Well, of course, we will join in the conversation because this is a live stream. We will interfere. We will try to express our comments regarding about what we heard. And there's nothing wrong about that because I don't have snacks. Yeah, I know, from the church. Hey, Eat, yeah, you're going to be live. I'm going to watch you because Paula already did the live because she wanted to responded with this individual, you know. But anyway, guys, what I've said to you, or what I express here, is I'm giving you advices only when it comes to life, okay? And especially for those people who has a properties, okay? I will be straightforward to you. Don't trust your relatives. Don't trust your siblings when it comes to money. When it comes to properties, you can trust only yourself or your family or your kids, and that's it. Don't trust anyone. And I guess if someone you encounter this kind of people, you need to consult the attorney because first of all, it's because I've heard a lot of things from this family, okay? They're claiming, oh, we've been rejected from the other family. It's not our problem if you've been rejected to the family. Well, try to ask yourself from what family you belong. Your second family. And this guy has a first family. And why are you visiting the first family? What is the point? Of course, this first family will not entertain you. They will not welcome you because you hurt their feelings. You steal their father, and yet you will react. Oh, you must accept me. It doesn't work that way. It happens also. I will tell you now, guys. Okay, there is a reunion in my family long time ago. Okay, actually, we have the same, a last name with these people. I'm not going to mention their names. They have a grand reunion somewhere in Pampanga. Okay, so they posted it on the social media, and my late uncle was so interested to attend over there, but the thing is, they're not invited. They don't receive any emails. They don't receive any invitation. Just they just read only the groups, and they just wanted to go there, you know. And they already put it over there that if there is so many people came here, we need to pay a 75 pesos per head, you know. So they attended. I didn't know that this kind of family, the first family, okay, they don't like to associate with those, you know, love affairs, those love child from different women. They don't like it. It's just like, okay, this reunion, this family reunion is circle of family only, no extracurricular. That means those mistresses or love childs are not allowed, or let's say bastard. Okay, this is a very very rude and very rude cold. And I found out after that party because one of the one of my distant cousins, because they are my distant cousins. Okay, they messaged me and they said, can I meet you in person? Okay, and then I accepted that meeting. Only one person only. I didn't know that he owns that meet up, and and he's the one who's organizing the party. I was shocked that while we having a meeting, he opened up that, is this your uncles and your cousins attended in our grand reunion? I said yes. Oh, I will tell you now. Maybe maybe we have the same last name. Maybe we are not your relatives. Maybe your relatives is from this part of Pampanga, blah 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 blah, so cold. So I'm a very sensitive person. Okay, if the person keeps on denying you to be part of the family, that means they don't like you. Okay, be straightforward. And then he said to me that, what did they eat? Why they attended to that party? They are not invited. And yet, I've heard a lot of complaints from my cousins, from my uncle, blah, blah, blah. So I said to myself, okay, I explained to myself, I explained to this person, one thing more, I didn't attended on that. I don't care about that. So if ever they did something about this, you have to talk to them in private. Message them in social media. They don't like it, because he was he was scolded by someone from the family member because someone gate crashed from the party. So yeah, so I told them, okay, I'll just talk to them if ever I can meet them. But unfortunately, I'm not close to them. I just said only to the one person who they know that, yeah. And then during the party, okay, this is the most annoying. Okay, I know this is a very offensive. I think they don't like, to mingle from the second to the second family from other family members, because they said, oh, remember our ancestor has so many women and so many kids from different women. So sometimes we don't know who are our real cousins and not. So when I heard that, I said that is so off. I think they don't like it. So my moral lesson, guys, okay, don't push yourself from those people who doesn't like you. Okay, don't be so pathetic. Don't force them. Oh, please accept me. If they wanted to accepted you, they will reach out to you. But if you're the one who was pushing yourself and you wanted to hang around with them and they pushing you back, what's the point? It will turn out to be it will turn out to be a trouble. So I'm sorry, guys, if my vlogs for this Sunday morning is all about me. Okay, because I wanted to express my feelings right now, and I wanted to give moral lessons to everyone that if ever there is a party, don't gate crash. Okay, always wait for the invitation. Even if they posted it on the social media, you can reach out the owner of that page, but ask them if you will accept it. But if they're not, respect it. But these people, they don't respect it, and this is the reason why they are banned now from the party. They are not allowed now, to hang around with them. And I know someone said that they're arrogant people. No, they're not arrogant because they have a money and they have a right, to become an arrogant, because first of all, that is their personal party. How come it becomes a gate crashing party? So I respected them, you know, and I apologize for that, even if I'm not the one who was there, because I know these people, they will not apologize, because this is the problem from the social climber. They they have no concern, they don't care. They're narcissistic. So anyway, I know someone will say, "Oh, this is slander." It's not a slander. I'm just telling the truth, okay? And for you, it's hard for you because you've been busted. And it's about time, to talk about it, because you talk shit to me, and now it's about time to talk shit about you. So don't you ever dare me, to bully me, because I belong to a bully live stream. I hang around with bullies, okay? But I don't apply it. But I apply it from my mortal enemies, and that's it, okay? So anyway, thank you very much, guys. Until next time. Bye, everyone.